Hi everyone, I'm Hanan. So thank you so much for the introduction, and I'm so grateful for meeting Mirella as well, because I think you have kind of made me realize a lot especially this last couple of weeks. So I'm an international events planner. I plan events all over. People actually hire me from London to come to like America. I've done Bahamas, Mexico. I never really understand why somebody would hire me from here to go all the way to America. I'm always like, do you guys not have event planners? So I never really understand it. But I think within time, I started to realize that, I go the extra mile for all my clients. I also save them a lot of money. So probably that's maybe one of the reasons as well. But I realized recently as well, especially with speaking with Mirella, that it's actually one of my strengths is that to help people save a lot of money also on your events, because a lot of people do spend thousands, millions. I meet people all the time. I'm like, how much have you spent on this event? I did one in Miami last year and they spent, I think it was like 2 million on a 3-day event, but they had this amazing production. And, I kind of feel that this is kind of my calling for events. So as well as helping clients find venues, organizing luxury events, corporate, events, I actually also set up an academy where I'm also helping people that have ideas for events. There's so many people also that I've been meeting, and they have such great services and products, but they just don't know how they can scale and put events on. They actually think they can't. I met somebody that's got a hand cream, and I said, have you thought about putting an event? And she goes, why would I put an event because of hand cream? And I said, well, you can get creative, and people don't realize how creative you really can be with whatever your products and services are. I said, you can put a beauty event on. It could be a masterclass. It could be how you created this product. Collaborate with other beauty products, and she just kind of was like, wow, actually this is brilliant. So she will execute that. So so that's one area that I'm really passionate about. So if you do have a product or service that it's just sitting there and you kind of feel like, how can I take this product, take these services that I'm doing, then come and speak to me and I'll be able to give you some ideas on where you can start, because a lot of people just don't know where to start. But honestly, the moment you put that small event on, I've seen people put events on where they think they need hundreds of people, and you really don't. You can start off small, you build it. There's this interesting conversation I had with somebody where they had 300 people at their event. They sold some products and services, but then they had another event where it was just 50 people. They actually sold more and made more income for an event that they did for 50 people than 300. So it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So that's one thing I can give to you all today.